Dr. Chang!
Hello everyone, today I'll do my top 10 films, and well, here we go. So at number 10 is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This is the third in the Indiana Jones franchise out of 4, and it's probably the best. I grew up watching this film, I loved it. I remember my dad introduced me to these films. I remember I watched them all in a week when I was about 8, and I loved them, and I fell in love with this film as soon as I saw it. It brings back loads of memories. At number 9 we have Mary Poppins. Again, this is a really classic film for me. It brings back loads of nostalgia. My Year 6 leavers play, we did Mary Poppins. I didn't have a big part, I was extremely sweet. And yeah, I always used to watch this film when I was younger. Ooh. At number 8 we have another nostalgic film, The Emperor's New Groove. I remember having this on video and I watched it all the time. It was one of the films I watched and watched and watched, and I know most of this film, all the bits off by heart nearly. At number 7 we have another nostalgic film, Peter Pan. This was my favourite Disney film when I was younger. I had all the toys. I had like Peter Pan toys, Captain Hook toys, I had everything. And I always used to watch it. My mum always used to get annoyed. Number 6, we have Back to the Future, the first one. It's a film that has grown on me. Yeah, I never used to like the Back to the Future films, but I love them now. And the first one is probably the best out of 3. And it brings back a lot of memories. I remember watching it with my cousin for the first time, and I fell in love with it. And I just love it. Alright, now into the top 5. At number 5 we have Hercules. This is probably one of my favourite Disney films of all time. It's such a classic film, I could watch this over and over again. It has the best Disney villain with Hades, and it's just a brilliant film. Very nostalgic as well. Right, at number 4 is probably the newest film, Guardians of the Galaxy. This is probably the best Marvel film, hands down. It's just an awesome film. I love Star-Lord. Chris Pratt is one of my favourite actors, and James Gunn is one of my favourite directors. It is just a really good film. I really do recommend it. Got a brilliant soundtrack. Now to top 3. At number 3 we have the Lego Movie. This film is just really good. When I heard they're making a Lego film, I was like, oh, it's going to be crap. It's just a way to market Lego to a younger audience, but it's a really good film. It's very funny. It's probably one of the funniest films I've ever watched. I went to cinema to see it twice, it was that good. I never go to see films twice. And it is just so funny. Number 2, we have Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This is probably the best Star Wars film, hands down. It's just really nostalgic. I remember I used to watch this religiously. I know most of it off by heart. It's just a good film. It's the best Star Wars film. It is just a brilliant film. At number 1 we have The Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton is my favourite director, producer, writer. He's done some brilliant work, and Nightmare Before Christmas is the best. It's my favourite film. I know it off by heart. I was opening it, well, I can't remember. I know this is probably my favourite scene from any film. The ending. It's just a beautifully made scene. I know all the songs off by heart. This is the only film I know off by heart. I know all the words to all the songs. I know the script off by heart. Sorry, my phone cut off. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying, I know this film off by heart. It's a beautifully made film. I love Tim Burton. I love all his films, but Nightmare Before Christmas will always be the best film ever. I remember watching it all the time when I was younger with my sister. I used to be frightened of Oogie Boogie. And, well, Jack Skellington's probably the best hero in any film. It's just a brilliant film. I really do recommend it if you love animations, beautiful films. It's stop motion, so it's really nicely orchestrated. It is brilliant. So yeah. I made a mess, sorry. So yeah, that's my top 10 films of all time, and I hope you enjoy it.